Yes. Hey, good morning, children. Here we are going to learn changes around us. Previously, we learned that many changes which simply take place in our houses. What are the changes within our surroundings? What changes which are going to take place? Some changes you can see they are reversible. Some changes you can see they are irreversible. And some more we have to learn. What we have learned before is many examples we come across within our surroundings. That is, we learned about the yesterday candle wax candle wax as well as candle uh, when in a candle when it burning is burning. And here we are going to learn today, that is which is reversible and which is irreversible. And here I am going to take some more examples. I am going to take some more examples that what is reversible and what is irreversible. Suppose you take the doop stick or instant stick. Actually, in our book it is given as we can take instant sticks. Okay, I'll use that word only so that you can understand very well. Instant stick, incense stick, incense stick, which is incense stick. So this incense stick is going to give the actually the smell. And the two ways we can observe here. I am going to show that how the incense stick is going to work. So here when we are burning it for some time, you can see the change what it goes on. At last you can see it will be changing into ash as well as gas. So gas is one change and the other one change we can see is ash. So some more examples we are going to learn, that is incense stick, the gas which is going to give the smell, and the remaining part which burnt and changed into ash. So the two ways we can see that the changes have been taken place. So ash, you can see that the ash is forming here. And the other example, I am going to just see that, show you that a matchstick is, we are using the matchstick for burning. So it is a chemical form which is there here, which helps to burn. This is a chemical one, this is a chemical one. When we just rub it, you can see the change which takes place. So it is going to produce the light and heat, both matchstick. So here you can see that how the process of the changes which are going to take place, where you can see the ash is formed in the matchstick and in this doop stick or incense stick. And here we are seeing that the the matchstick also we are using. In this what we are using? Matchstick also we are using. So this is also is going to burn and bring a change that cannot be reversed again. Can it be reversed again when we are using this? So only ash is being formed. And can we make the incense stick again? No. So these are all reversible changes. What we came to know now, these some of the changes which takes place are called as irreversible changes, which cannot be reversed are called as irreversible change. What they are called as irreversible change. Now again another example I want to take, that some more examples, that just you can see I am taking water in this. Glass and adding some salt. So when I add salt, can you give me the answer that can we separate Once when we add all the salt and rinse it, you can see the water and the salt is going to melt in it, and it is going to, actually this is going to become a part of the water. Can we bring the salt again? Is it possible to bring the salt again? Yes, see here it is changing. This is changing here completely. You can see the change. All the salt, rock crystals of salt I took here and added in the water. It is completely changed. And these changes which have been taken place, can we bring back the salt from it? Is it possible? That further we are going to learn that we can bring it. That is a process which takes place when we heat the water. Through the evaporation, you can see all the water will be evaporated and the salt crystals will be remained in the at the bottom of the water, that we can bring back. That is the one where you can see that we can separate the water and salt. So here we can separate the water as well as salt. This is one of the change. We can see that it is a reversible reversible change, not irreversible change, where when water is evaporated you can see the salt remains. This is one change. Again you can see that this curd and milk. Suppose milk, we already I just that is warm milk. When we take warm milk, we can see that this warm milk is made into curd. What is the process of making curd? The warm milk adding with some quantity of curd, and just we leave a while for half day or till evening or overnight. You can see it is being changed into curd. So actually milk changed into curd, but curd cannot be turned into again milk. This is nothing but called as irreversible change, which cannot be reversed, is called as curd. So here we can see the various things we are learning by taking the examples of many reversible changes, irreversible changes which occur within us, around us. That is why we are this lesson is telling that the changes around us are the changes are reversible and irreversible, reversible and irreversible. So here in the exercises, just I read the exercises. What we are learning about is many exercises are given here. Page number 51. You can see to walk in a waterlogged area. Waterlogged area means what? Waterlogged area usually when we are water is there, when we want to cross that area, waterlogged area, so we can the length of your dress by folding it. Can this change can be reversed? That you have to give the answer. Yes, it can be reversed. Why? Because after moving to a place we can see that it is being reversed. Accidentally you dropped your favorite toy and broken it. This change you did not want. So can this change can be reversed? No, we cannot be reversed. We cannot be reversed. Some changes that the sawing of a piece of wood can it be reversed? No. The melting of ice, melting of ice, melting of ice, melting of ice. Actually, melting of ice, you can see that the melting of ice can be again made into water, the water again made into ice by freezing. This is one change that we can bring. So I am discussing the textbook examples also. So here you can see it is made into water, ice again, the water made into ice, and the ice can be again changed into water, the water again changed into ice. So this is a reversible change. So the activities which are given here, dissolving sugar in water is also can be reversed. When we heat it again, sugar we get back and water will be evaporated. And the cooking of food, rice when it is cooked into food, it is an irreversible change. We cannot change that rice, the cooked food into again rice. Ripening of mango, actually again we cannot bring into a other raw mango. Yes, so this is ripening of mango. And storing of milk. Suppose storing of milk means unfortunately when we add a small quantity of lime and lime juice in this milk, it will be changing into sour, that cannot be reversed again into a natural milk. So all this you can read and you can get an idea that what is the way the reversible changes and irreversible changes takes place. So here I am saying that this lesson almost all been completed, but here I want to give you the homework, that this homework after that I will discuss. Homework is mainly you have to read the lesson. Reading lesson is very important. Read lesson 6 and do exercises given. Exercise is given in page 51 and 52, so that you will get an idea. This is homework. So here example, and actually we have okay. So here milk into curd, and whereas water adding salt or sugar, or this doop stick which is been changed into ash, and matchstick when we burn also, it is a irreversible change which cannot, again we cannot use it as it burns. Yes, like that we saw many things, and we did many activities also about this lesson. So changes around us is the homework you have to do is read the lesson 6 and do the exercises given in the page 51 and 52. Do the homework, children. Bye.